Alright, so we got let's set it up. Part 2 review. Alright. Penn State versus Loyola. Yeah, Penn State blew him out. Wow. Freshman, senior. So they just needed 2 and a 3. Yeah, he might have to play the 2. You have to move him to the 3. 4. Put him at the 5. Put him at the 2. He's starting at the 1. Yep. Alright. What was that? Rice, Northern Iowa. Let's see. Rice, Northern Iowa. Let's see that. Wow, blew him out by 40 at the half. Wow. About 50 for the game. Wow. Sophomore, freshman, junior. What? Really? No seniors? Let's double check that. They started all season with no seniors? Ah. And they'll all be back. Wow. Interesting. And most of them freshmen, they gonna be good. They only go get better. Wow. Who else? Blowout. Yeah, super blowout. Junior, freshman, senior, sophomore, senior. So they need a center, a 3. A center and a 3. He could play center for him. Him or him. He can play the 3. Yeah, he can play the 3. But yeah, that's what it is. Let's go to Minnesota. Right. What a blowout. Wow. Senior. Alright, so we got IUPI, what he was. Did he play? Wow, he still ain't play yet. Played 4 minutes still, wow. He didn't have to play this game, they knew that. Oh, he transferred from Wisconsin. Interesting. Bubba Lamb. And he ain't even average double figures. Still. The 2 and the 5. He could start at the 5. He could start at the 2. Alright. Minutes went from 12 to 3. Yeah, that's why he transferred. Already did that. Oregon State, Texas, let's do it. Oregon State, wow. Up by 2 at the half. Could they pull it off? Yep. Oregon State gets the W. Texas gets the L. Who ain't play good? Crandall ain't play good. First round prospect, top 3 coming out of high school. It is center. Wow, freshman. Only in the 60s. He could go to the draft. They gonna need a 2. So he go get in the starting lineup regardless of anybody could start at center for Texas as long as they're in the 70s. Anybody can start at center for Texas as long as they're in the 70s. But yeah, no one starting at power forward. I don't think it's dark horse. Small forward, especially if he coming back. Nope, that's locked. Point guard, you gotta be top notch. Just start right away in the 80s. Yeah. what they'll do is they'll put him at the 3 and they'll move Lettenberg to the 2. Yeah, that's what they gonna do. They gonna move Lettenberg to the 2. For next season to start. Now, if he goes to the draft too, then they'll move probably this Morales kid to the 2 and put him at the 3. Yep. Shout out to Oregon State. We didn't do UCLA, we didn't do San Diego State yet. Let's do VCU Vandy. Wow, somebody was up by 27, 20 at the half. Vandy up by 20 at the half. Wow. Boom, still beat them. Wow. Shout out to Vandy. Wow. Yeah. He ain't do nothing. The V Powell kid and by the field went off. Senior, junior, he'll be back. Junior, he'll be back. Sophomore, he'll be back. So everybody is up besides the point guard who's really a 2 guard. Oh, he'll be out too. So anybody in the 70s could come and start at point guard, right? I'm right about that. If you want to start at center, you got to be in the mid-70s. If you want to start at small forward, you got to be in the high 70s. If you want to start at power forward, I mean, you got to be in the high 70s. If you want to start at small forward, you got to be in the mid-80s. You got to be a number 1 recruit type kid. To start at the other 4 or 2, you got to be a number 1 recruit type kid, top recruit type kid. So yeah, anybody in the 70s could come start at point guard for VCU. Yep. Anybody in the 70s could come start at point guard for VCU. Fuller, I don't know, yeah, that'll be their point guard preliminary, but they're gonna need something else, of course, than him. So yeah, VCU, yeah, there's a big opportunity to start at point guard for VCU as a freshman. So we did this whole bracket, right? Up the top bracket, we did it all. Then we got to do 2 more. We go do San Diego State, Ball State. San Diego State, ooh, Ball State up on them by 20 at the half. Ooh. No wonder the number 1 recruit not going to San Diego State no more. I don't think San Diego State came back from 20 at the half. That's shit. They almost came back. Wow, came back. Lost by 2. Wow. That must have been a classic game. Wow. San Diego State. Oh yeah, they starting point guard was still out. Yeah, he still was out. Wow. Ah, not McCants out of there. Not the McCants. That's in LA with Gil's Arena and them boys. McCann's kid. McCann's kid. He barely started. Career high only 18 and 3 threes. Wow. 0. Wow. Yeah, Junior, Lonnie Bozeman, shout out to him. Miles Boddicker, nice. He out. Wow, so the 2, the 3, the 4, and the 5. Wow. He could start. He could start. He could start. He could start. He maybe could start. He maybe could start. He maybe could start. Wow. But I know they did recruit some point guards. I do know that. But they already got a point guard. He just ain't. He was just out for this game. Wow. Corver's kid. Hey, you might be able to start next season, yeah. Ah, 24 and 15, couldn't stop this kid. And last but not least, UCLA Jacksonville at the half. UCLA by 20. Yeah, they maintain that. Blew him out. Yeah, Murray got his starting point guard position back. Wow, 1 minute. He went out. Yeah. Check that. He started all 4 years. Yep, pretty much. From Jack too. Three-point percentage went down. Wow, a lot. And field goal percentage. Junior, he'll be back. Freshman, he'll be back. Wait, he's not supposed to be starting? He is? Really? Wow. He is. He'll be back. He'll be back. And he'll be back too. So all they need is a point guard or anybody in the mid, or anybody could start at the 3 for Jacksonville if you in the 60s. Wow. Anybody can start for Jacks at the 4 to 5 if you in the. At the 5 you got to be in the mid 70s, but if you want to start at the 4, you got to be in the 70s. If you want to start at the 2, you got to be mid 70s or high 70s up. If you want to start at the 1, you got to be mid 70s or high 70s. Yep. So they'll just plug him in if they don't get nobody to start at the 1. Buster Collins from Jacks 2, you know. They'll plug him right in. Keep same lineup. Yeah, that's exactly what they'll do. Alright, so let's do next bracket, our bracket. We done with that bracket, let's do our bracket. Louisville Southern, yeah, we might as well do that real quick. And they blew out Southern, junior, sophomore, senior. So the 2 bigs are the seniors. And the 6th man, and the 7th man. So you can start at a big. Yeah, anybody in the 50s can start for Southern, huh? Anybody in the 50s could get started for Southern. In the 60s, if you want to start at. The 2 closer to the 60s, yep. He didn't transfer? Wow. He's 84, second round potential, wow. So, who I want to do next? Yeah, we can do that. We already know. Wow, Brown got beat by 50. Wow. Senior, junior, freshman, senior, freshman. So you could be in the 60s and start for Brown. Except at the guard. Yeah, they could put him. And they're gonna need a point guard in the 4. They could put him at point guard. Put him at the 4, yep. For him. Put him at the 4, yeah, then move him to the 5, yep. Wait, they're both seniors, so you can't actually. Wow, now let's see. Wow, him. They're gonna need some bigs. Wow. Alright, come back to that. You can do that. Wow, Logalo only had 13 in the first half. Wow. 50. Freshman point guard. Senior. So all these seniors been in one freshman. Wow, at a point. Oh, they all been all conference and stuff. That's what's up. But damn. Who else we got? We could come back to that. We know that's us. So we only got one in the bottom half of the bracket we got to finish for this. Yeah, we could do Arizona State, Wofford. Arizona State down by 2 at the half. Did they come back? Yep, they did. Nice. So let's check out Wofford. He put up the most. He coming back though. He coming back too. He didn't do nothing. He coming back. He out. He coming back. So they only gonna need a 2. He out. He can start at a 2. Anybody in the 60s could come start at the 2 for Wofford. Anybody in the 60s could come start at the 2 for Wofford. If they don't get no other 70s recruits. If you want to start at point guard though, you gotta be in upper 70s, my man. You gotta be a great 4-star at least, or 5-star. Same for the 3. Yeah, we could do Drexel in Nevada. So Nevada down by 5 at the half. Try to come back. Almost. So Nevada, they win by, they out. So Junior, let's see if he really been their starting point guard. Yep. He has been. Junior. Senior. Junior. So the 3 and the 4. They need to recruit a 3 and a 4. Or he could play the 4. Nicholas Dowling. Now they need a 3. Maybe he could play the 3. Alright. That's what it is. Who else we got? We did that. Ooh, we got one more left on each side, right? So we'll go with this one right here. South Florida, Alabama. Ooh, South Florida up by 3 at the half. Against Alabama. Did Alabama come back? Oh, they went to OT. Oh, snap. They went to OT. And then in OT, USL pull it off. Oh. The number 1 recruit, his team out in the first round. So the number 1 recruit, point guard, and they shit his team out in the first round. Now he signed with Alabama, the number 1 recruit for small forwards. that he's leaning towards Arizona the most. His team out in the first round too. Wow. So Alabama, let's check it out. We still got one more game left to do. The biggest game, probably the most interest game of the tournament. So let's see, South Florida. Who talked to the camera? Yeah, he talked to the camera person right here. 2 for 14. Yeah. Yeah, he definitely talked to the camera person. Or maybe both of them did, but he definitely did. I'm pretty sure all 4 of these seniors went to the podium. And maybe even him too. Him too, he probably went to the podium too. Him too. Damn, who the #1 recruit gonna be playing with? Look, he out, he out, he out, he out, he out, he out, he out. He the only one left on the roster. What the fuck? Okay. All 4 of them out. He out. He out. He out. Wow, Pedro Strong, the only one remaining strong in there. So he remaining on the roster. So okay, he can play the 3. Okay. Who else they got? Oh, he out. He out. Wow, he on the roster, but where does he fit in? Nowhere. So anybody in the 70s could come start at Bama with the #1 recruit. At the big, really, at the center or the... Well, you could be in the 60s, really, almost, if they don't get nobody else, and start at the big for Alabama. But you just want to start at the point guard, the 2 guard, or you want to start at the 3 over Pedro Strong, unless you a top recruit. I don't think they got any other top recruiters to start over him. So yeah, Alabama, any bigs can start over there. Yeah, point guard, yeah. They don't need them on the roster. Especially after recruiting the #1 point guard in the nation. And they taking low numbers. They just taking up the low numbers. Yeah, they're taking up the low number opportunities. So one more game. Kentucky versus Pittsburgh. This was probably the #1 game of the first round for sure. The #1 in this bracket, #1 in the top bracket was probably Oregon State, Texas, or San Diego State, Ball State, really low key wise. And over here it was North Carolina, New Mexico, and then Texas Tech, Duke. And now here is definitely Colorado Clemson, most interesting game it was. And who spoke for Rhode Island in the conference? Yeah, he spoke. Stephen Meyer. Yeah, you know B. Nardi spoke. Oh nah, J1 is probably spoke. 7 blocks. They both probably spoke. So yeah, Colorado Clemson was the most interesting there over there, of course. All right, so then we got back to Pittsburgh, Kentucky. Kentucky up by 9 at the half. Wow. Did they pull it off? Yeah, they did. Wow, Kentucky gets the W. Wow. So Pittsburgh, #1 recruit, drops again, top pick, they say, so he could go to the draft. He's out. They say lottery, so he could go to the draft too, maybe. Or he could come back. So I say he has a 50% chance of going to the draft. He has more of a 75% chance of going to the draft. Him, I would say 25% chance of going to the draft. He's the only center, is the only senior. Oh, he a senior too. He was coming off the bench. Wow. '88, '87. He dropped 21 though, proved that he should be starting. Wow, he only had 2. He was Mr. Basketball VA, top 5, top 2, point guard position. No award, he ain't gonna get no award. Nah. Yeah, percentages went down. They say lottery though. First round. I say it's a 25% percent chance he goes to the draft. So nobody else. So who will start next season? Maybe he can start at big. Yeah, Pitt ain't got no bigs. So he might have to start at the big. Wow, he might have to start at center. If they don't get no bigs. Let's start him. And then put him at center, yep. So basically anybody can start for Pitt at power forward or center if they come in, and as long as they're in the 70s pretty much, close to mid 70s, they'll start at the power forward or center for Pitt. But 2 guard, yeah, you got to be a top-notch recruit to start at 2. Or even the 1 too, because he could take over the 1 if D Matera bounced. And if he bounced too. If all 3 of them bounced, then yeah. He could take over the 2. Him the 1. So who talked after the game? Who they gave the mic to? Probably this kid. U-Mans, U-Mans, that's who they gave the mic to. Only a sophomore, got it done. You talk to him and probably him. That's what it is, man. For the analysis review, part 2, holla. We gotta do preview now. Wow, second round preview, holla.